It's like, ooh.
Okay, and let the crazy begin. Okay, should not have gotten coffee. So I'm going to post on YouTube. Oh, did she? Yeah, it just came to my phone too. Oh, yeah.
It's delayed.
It is. Oh, I was going to figure out how to get the chat thing up here. Later, don't have to. 3 viewers. Look at that. Who are you people? Once I find the chat thing. Chat. That's great. Okay.
That's tiny.
That is tiny.
I'm getting a little age on me, so.
We're gonna work on 4 viewers. So hi to everyone that's there already. We're just gonna like chill for a couple minutes, chat your ear off. Feel free to chat to us if you want. Just gonna give it a minute for people to get here. And I need to make an Instagram post, so we're gonna do that. Yay. They're so not prepared for this. Like I told them it was gonna be crazy, but I forgot I was getting coffee.
Yeah, her and coffee.
Oh man, and I haven't had coffee in like 2 weeks, so
it's gonna be interesting. I'm on my about 6th cup of the day.
Oh, yeah, but that's normal for you.
Yeah.
Join us on the YouTube channel. Link in profile.
So we have 6 viewers.
Yay!
Who are you out there?
Yeah, tell us who you are. Chat it up in the group chat. Okay, yeah, no, I was right.
Can we click on the viewers name thing?
I don't know. No, you cannot.
You cannot.
That's okay. I don't want to stalk you guys or anything. That would be weird. Although we're late, so people were ready.
Now.
Although they might have been waiting for us to say we were live, so who knows?
It may just be us talking to each other.
That's what was going to happen anyway.
True.
So, it's fine. Where's my butterfly thing? The butterfly.
Oh, yeah. Okay. What?
Oh, I'm actually, I wonder if my mom's even going to see this. I'm just going to tag her in it. She knew what time it was happening at. Yeah, so what should we chat about? I need to start casting on that project. That's what I need to do. I say at 45 we get started. Sure, because we have a ton of stuff to show you guys, and we have to be out of here at a certain time because
Like they still open until 10 though.
Oh, it is 10?
I don't know.
No, when you said earlier it was 9.
Well, yeah, but then you said it was next week.
Because it said starting May 14th.
Then it's still 10.
Okay. Welcome to our friendship, guys. It's basically just arguing. Like a married couple, I swear.
Keep each other straight.
Yay. Actually, I should have tagged you in that too. Oops.
You can always edit it.
I'll tag your face. Well, we're still waiting on people, so. No. Oh, tag people. Edit. Here you go. Okay, we lost a viewer in the process. Am I the only person that likes watching stuff like that? Like when people come in and when they leave? Is that weird? Okay. So, do you want to, or rather, I need you to get random number generator. So I can draw for these prizes.
I pull that up earlier.
Where's my phone? Because I need to pull up the Ravlery group so I know who wins. So, we're We're not exactly getting started yet, of course. Okay. So, Rav group, so we can draw for these prizes.
So what numbers?
I don't know. I will tell. I just
But
wanted you to.
it's going to be 2 to something, right?
Yes,
We're going to let Google do it.
that works. Whatever works. Okay. So, do you want to draw for the chatter thread first or the FO thread?
Now it's 5.
Okay, so
Okay. What?
1, my laptop died. 2, we can't see y'all's comments. So like, yeah, I don't know what to do
Give
right
us a
now.
moment. What does that mean? To list all available commands.
I don't know.
Type that.
I'm going to. Whoa.
Ooh.
Displays a list of participants in the video call. Good to know. Well, this is not particularly helpful, guys.
No. Question mark?
It's okay. We're going to figure this out.
Please bear with us.
The funny part about this is that I literally said to myself, we should do a test episode, but I don't want people to think that, like, we're actually starting. And apparently we should have done that anyway. So, story of my life. Okay. This is like Hangouts help. This is not like help me figure out my chat help. This is not helpful. Can you get on it on your phone and just like mute it after we do the RNG? Because like I want to know what you guys are saying. This is not helpful.
I know, right?
Just like mute it. Can you close the chat? Yes. Okay, so
We're going to use the chat on my phone.
sorry, not sorry. Okay, so I guess I need to figure that out before I start like crafting chat stuff. I'll figure it out, guys.
And it is a little delayed, so.
Yeah, so bear with us.
And if we're looking down, it's because we're trying to figure out that. So.
Who said my hair looks cute? If that was my mom, I'm like ignoring it. Oh, it wasn't my mom. Thank you, Jennifer, whoever you
Oh,
are.
we've got somebody from Oregon.
Ooh.
Sorry, we're catching up.
Hi, Mom. Yes, I'm sure you're there. Yes, you did lose us, Kim. My laptop died. It lied to me and said it had a full battery, and it wasn't a full battery. So.
And we're sitting there talking, and all of a sudden, black screen.
Yeah. Okay, we're fine. It's all good.
Okay.
And the comments are like up to date, so we're gonna use your phone.
Yay!
Okay, so we've already wasted 20 minutes, and we have between the two of us so much. Part of my reason is because I skipped last week. So yeah. Okay, so if you don't know us, I'm Zakiya. This is Melissa.
Hey there.
I totally just touched your boob.
It's okay.
Anyway, yeah, so I already put our contact stuff in the description box below. On Instagram and Ravlery, we both have the same usernames on either place. So I'm Ladywing Designs, and she is CurlyRX. Yeah, so go follow us there if you haven't already. There's a Ravlery group for the podcast, Ladywing Crafts Podcast. Look it up in the groups tab. What else did I want to say? Oh, okay. Jen, I always thought that your name was just Jen. I didn't know you were Jennifer, so good to know. Oh, yay.
I got it a little bigger.
That's Jen.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Sally. Say hi to your husband for me. I still, super appreciate him helping me with my logos so much. Oh, my goodness. So, okay. You want to just, be in charge of the comments? Because I can't do both at the same time.
I will try.
Plus, I've drunk half of this thing of coffee, and it's a small, and I'm already bouncing off the walls right now.
But y'all, this is the best coffee place in the world.
Heritage House. It's amazing. If we're ever saying a coffee shop, we're probably here.
Mm-hmm. And school's out, so
it's amazing.
It is.
It's so great. I love my peers, but they're loud and obnoxious, and anyway.
Yeah.
I should stop just in case any of my classmates are watching this.
Yeah, who cares? So, What do y'all
Okay.
want to talk about?
So, well, how about we draw for the prizes first so that I can write people's names down? Plus, I feel like that's a great way to start this episode. So, welcome returning viewers and new viewers, aka my mom. Anyway, so if you don't know, we had the spring garment cowl running from like January something until the end of April. And I actually haven't even closed the threads, but I doubt that anyone else is posting in there. Sorry, I need to
I
step my
never
phone.
did put mine in.
Well, I think that's fair because she also donated prize, so it wouldn't have been really fair anyway. Oh, thanks, Mom. My mom even texted me and was like, "Screen is black." Squirrel Pie just put out a new episode. Okay, focus.
Oh.
Anyway, so let's do the chatter thread. No, let's do the FO thread first. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so we're drawing for a spring garment cow. So if you participated in that, thank you so much. It was my first one and it was really long. I'm not doing a long one again for a while because I just felt like that lagged on forever. 2 to 11.
2 to 11.
So, pull a number. What number did you get?
Use Google
4.
and it came out to be 4.
Yay. Okay, so post number 4. Oh my gosh. It is Kim from The Excited Bull. That's amazing that you're on here. Congrats.
Yay.
Okay, and I'm hoping that you don't mind showing this because you posted it in the thread. That is the garment. Oh dear, that's the garment that Kim made, and it is beautiful.
That is awesome.
And this is the Miette cardigan by Andy Sutherland. That looks like an Andy pattern.
And he says hello.
So, yay!
We're glad you got home in time for work to watch you.
Yay! Okay, so Kim. What did I just draw from the FO thread?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to take it out of the plastic so you guys can actually see it. Okay, so, sure, if you want. Oh, those, yeah. So, just in case you don't remember, this is a skein of Rita Mae yarns. Thank you, Courtney, for donating, of course. And this is her Squeaky Rail colorway. And yeah, it's an MCN base. It's beautiful. I think that's showing up pretty true to color. It's a beige with just like yellows and purples. It's beautiful.
It's very pretty.
Y'all are really, well, actually, she said this specifically for a giveaway, so I couldn't have kept it anyway. But like, I thought about it, guys. And then, did you get them out? And then also,
there's these little stitch markers.
Yeah, so these are the ones that Melissa ordered, and they're basically just little macaroons with little fruit toppers.
There's more.
Yeah, there are 5 of them, and I'm going to send them in this bag just so you don't lose them, which I also think is very springish. It's yellow and like pinks and greens.
So there's
congrats, Kim.
Macaroons. I'm trying to figure out who will put it in the show notes.
Oh, Little Shop of Clays.
Thank you.
Because you told me before, and I had to remember. So, Kim, message me on Instagram or Ravlery. Email me at ladywingdesigns@gmail.com. Whichever, we still have another one. Whichever one of those you want to do. I check all of them constantly, so just contact me and send me your address so I can get it out to you. I'm so glad you were on here. That's awesome. What a great surprise. So, okay, chatter thread. Now, this one is possibly going to take a minute just because I was determined to chat with you guys. So,
yeah, if we draw one.
Yeah, so if it draws me, I'm just going to pull again. So, 2 to 123.
Oh, there was a lot.
Yeah, there was a decent bit of chatter.
Up with 48.
48. That is page 2. That is me. Pull again. 75. Guys, this is gonna work. Yay! Okay, so the winner, I don't even know if she's watching tonight, is, oh gosh, I just blanked. Kalisha, oh dear, from the Quirky Monday Craft Cast. So she was posting about her first sweater that she was making for this, which didn't work out, but Yay, Kalisha, I'm so excited for you. So if you're watching now or whenever you see this, same thing, send me your mailing address so I can get this to you. This one I'm not going to take out of it. Yes, I am. Excuse the crinkling.
Newcomers? No, you have not missed much. We just started because we had technical difficulties.
AKA, my laptop is really mean to me. So, Kalisha, you are winning this beautiful skein that's completely blowing out from Happy Little Yarn, Amy.
Neon.
Yeah, like this is neon
like
green.
Highlighter.
It's showing up
it's like
yellow,
highlighter, yellow green.
We've been over this. If you've ever watched an episode, I've told you my camera hates green. But anyway, so Happy Little Yarn, and this is her Cactus Bloom colorway. If you go back a couple episodes, I had a picture up. And then you'll also be getting a little tape measure with her logo on it. So congratulations to both of the prize winners. Again, just contact me so that I can get those out in the mail. The person that won the 500 YouTube subscriber giveaway, if you're watching, no, I have not forgotten about you. I was going to send them all out at the same time. For some reason, I didn't realize that was going to be like weeks apart. So I'm going to send them all out at the same time. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. So that's all I wanted to talk about for that. I'm going to write these people down so I don't forget. That's what I was supposed to do. And Kalisha. I only know one Kalisha, so I know who that is.
That'd be easy.
Okay. That other thing I can talk about at the end. Okay, so let's get started because it's 7 o'clock and we have so much to show you guys. It's ridiculous. All I'm going to say is I have 7 FOs.
I only brought 2 because I've kind of been on a let's cast on all the things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I feel that. I'm still trying to get through all of my whips. I should have taken a picture of like my little yarn corner. All of my project bags are pretty much in that corner because I haven't been working on anything. So I guess I'll do a few of mine first.
Well, actually, there's one of them that we can do together.
Oh, yeah, that one. We'll do it in a second.
Yeah.
Because
I'm very proud of her in this one.
Yeah, okay, so guys, I finished some spinning. Like, literally finished. Like, plied it and, like, washed it, hung it up to dry, like, everything. Like, it's official. I'm an official spinner, guys.
And it's very balanced.
Apparently, that's what she tells me, so I believe her.
I don't know that much about it, but I can tell that's balanced.
Yeah, so I love this, and this is showing up very true to color. This is 100% BFL. Is this Rock and String? Is that what we said it was?
Yes.
So is it Rock and String Creations?
Maybe.
Look up Rock and String. They're on Etsy. I don't think there's another shop.
They do some self-striping yarn.
Yeah, I have. I've showed one of their skeins before that I got. But yeah, so I spun this. It's just a simple 2-ply. It's a little bit over 3 ounces. And I actually, I wound it off. So when I finished spinning it, I just spun it all onto onto the spindle at once. Mm-hmm. And then I wound it off into a cake. And then I just pulled from the outside and the inside to ply it. And that was fine up until I got to the end. And then it was so tangled. Like, yeah, I'm not doing that again.
Kim, you should definitely try spinning.
Yes, do it. I'm telling you now, it's addicting. So
if you want a spindle, I would highly suggest on Etsy, a Turkish spindle. I love my Turkish spindle more than anything. And Snyder Spindles makes great balanced spindles.
Okay. I'm going to cross everything off as I go because I have so many that I don't know what I'm looking at this point.
Ooh. We bought a spinning wheel.
That's interesting.
Get on Knitpicks and get some very cheap wool roving and play with it. Sorry. Yeah, we'll go back to that in just a second because I'm going to tell you about that. Don't try and use your good, pretty braids to first figure it out.
Oh, yeah. I think that goes with anything, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so Annette, I saw this comment earlier, and, like, I don't know why I didn't say anything. I'm so glad that you're enjoying the MCAL.
Which MCAL is this?
The Catching a Mermaid MCAL.
Oh.
I'm so glad you're liking it, guys. I blocked my shawl the other day. I didn't even bring it. Like, I'm not going to show you guys, obviously, because it's not over yet. But, oh, my gosh. I love it, guys.
Yeah, she wouldn't even show me this one.
No. Well, I was going to bring it to show you since I know you're not doing it. But I was like, nope, not even going to chance it. Like, I don't want to accidentally show it to you guys because I know some of you are making it. So, yay. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Annette. I really want to cast something on, but I have more of the content, so I have to show you guys stuff first. So next FO, can you guess what it is? I mean, I did post a picture of it yesterday, so if you follow me on Instagram, you saw it while I was blocking. Okay, you're going to have to help me.
I know I am.
This thing is huge. So this is my...
Oh my gosh. I have not seen it finished and blocked.
She hasn't seen it blocked, guys. It's literally
half
huge.
of it's still hanging down, and my arm is completely stretched
Richard
out.
almost could not walk across. Richard is my boyfriend, if you guys don't know. But he literally almost could not walk into my apartment because it was blocking the whole floor.
It's gorgeous.
So this is the shawl.
Look at that.
And look at that beautiful Pico.
I know.
Look at it. Look at it.
Gorgeous.
Guys. One, I'm not about to apologize for any like yelling, super hyper stuff because I told you I'm drinking coffee. So, sorry, not sorry. But also, oh my gosh, guys, I love this so much. Green is not usually a color that I go for, but I am so in love with this. It's huge. It's at least 9 feet. It might even be 10. If you saw it on the blocking mats, I had both ends kind of curved because I couldn't get it like all laid out straight. Like, it's beautiful. I love it. And I didn't bring my leftover yarn, but like all my details are always on my Ravlery page. So if you guys ever want to know like how much yarn I used, etc., it's always there because I'm super OCD about posting that stuff on
She's trying to get me better about it, and
I'm trying, guys.
I'm a work in progress.
Well, aren't we all?
I'm doing good just to have project pages.
And that's only because you need them in order to earn points.
Because she got me hooked on the Harry Potter house cover.
We're going to talk about it at like the chat little session in the end. We'll talk about it because, well, actually it'll come up again anyway. But, okay, so, of course, these colors aren't showing up correctly, and I'm sorry. Look on, will you navigate my Instagram? Never mind, I can just pull it up. It still doesn't really show it all that well. It's not a big enough picture, but this...
We may go outside and take a picture later. If it's still daylight. Yeah,
like I'm going to post pictures later because I still have... Mom, I'm just telling you now, you're going to be helping me take pictures of all this stuff. So get ready. Because I've blocked like 3 shawls in the last 3 days, and I need pictures of all of them. So anyway, this is, again, it's not showing up correctly. It's super green. But I know it just looks brown there. It's blowing out really bad too because of the sunlight. This first color, yeah, it's not much better. This first color is Lavender Loon Yarn Co. because what would be one episode if I didn't name her Etsy shop? In the Smashing Pears colorway. And it seriously looks like pears, guys. Like, I wish y'all could see this color. It's so perfect. I don't even like green that much, but it's so perfect.
And I love green, so what does that say?
Am I showing y'all the right side? I don't know. Anyway, so the second color, this beautiful gray with the green and brown, and like there's a few gold pops over in there. This color right here, that is the Woolen Homestead Earl Grey. Earl Grey is the colorway. And I love that one. I'm definitely buying another skein. And then this last color, which is the lace. There's like striping with it right here, but you can't really see it that well. And I'm like not showing this very well. Anyway, so it starts striping right here, but you can't see it all that well. And then it comes into this beautiful lace. This last color is also the Woolen Homestead in Professor Sprout, which I purely bought because it was a Harry Potter colorway, and then ended up loving it. So yeah, if you guys have never checked out Lavender Loon and or the Woolen Homestead, first of all, what are you doing? Because I always talk about them on here. Everything they dye is like beautiful. So yeah, so guys, this is it. And it smells like lavender because I washed everything in my eucalyptus. Oh my gosh. I could sniff my shawl all day.
You're never too young, Penny, to be able to knit.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
I think you should try it now.
Yeah, so I love this, guys. I honestly could have had this done in like a week, but as everything happened, I got distracted and I started a bunch of other things. But this is a great pattern. And I actually added more of that lace at the end. I did, you're supposed to do like a repeat and a half, and I did a repeat in like 3/4. I probably could have done 2 repeats though, because I had enough. How many FOs is that? 2? Okay. So I'm going to show another one. Oh my gosh. I wonder if Jamie's watching it all. Probably not. Maybe. I don't know. If she is, that would like make my whole life. So this is my Jamie shawl. So this is, the pattern is Jamie's shawl by Cozy Up Designs. AKA the Stitchin' Sisters, AKA like people that I must go to Canada to meet. Like this has to happen.
And y'all, I didn't really want to knit this myself, personally.
That's why I didn't knit it when it came out.
Until I saw it, and then I saw it, and now I'm like, I want to knit it all.
Like honestly, when they were posting it and it first came out, I was like, I'm not into like deep triangle shawls. I'm not gonna make it. Honestly, this is gonna sound bad, but truthfully, the only reason I made it was because I was like, I'm gonna knit all of the family shawls because I think it's a great idea. But I love this. So I did not bring any of my yarn to show you guys. Oh my goodness. So I made this out of 100% acrylic. I hope some of y'all, I hope you're not screaming, but some of y'all are probably screaming from the word acrylic.
It's really not, actually,
it's really not, well, I did steam block it so that it would block out. So it's a bit softer.
Yeah.
Plus, if anything ever gets spilled on it, washer and dryer. I don't have to stress about it. It wasn't super expensive.
It's also Alabama where it's 100 degrees.
Yeah, so I'm pretty much only going to be wearing this in the middle of winter. And like if I go home in the winter, because my parents are from Tennessee, so like this is not something that I'm going to be wearing all the time. Obviously, because you can see it's really bulky and it would be perfect to wear like under a coat to wrap over. What was I was talking? Yarn. Okay, so this is Loops and Threads Impeccable, which is their worsted weight. And like I said, it's 100% acrylic and the colorway is gold. So yeah, I'm going to take this off now. 1, because I'm choking myself. 2, because it's too hot.
About 90 degrees outside right now still.
Which I say that now, but I'm going to put that other shawl on when we talk about it. I'm just going to leave it on. But yeah, I love this. Oh, one thing that I did want to mention, this is my first time doing baubles, guys. And it's not something that I would do like a bunch of like all the time, but I love these. I had a lot of fun making these and they look amazing just right there in the middle of the shawl. I didn't realize this when I was looking at it at first, but this pattern basically repeats. So you have like this kind of pattern at the top, then you get to the baubles, and then everything reverses itself. So
we got some acrylic likers.
Yay!
Yes.
Okay, I can't attest to that, Penny, because I'm not old enough and I've only been knitting for like almost 4 years now, but I have heard that like old Red Heart and stuff is like horrible.
Yeah, even Red Heart is improved.
Yeah, like granted, I always tell people Red Heart is not horrible. Don't go for the navy blue and the black. I don't know what it is about those, but
it's got all the extra dye.
Yeah, like they are very scratchy. Like they still soften up after washing, but those are like the worst ones. All the other colors besides that I've used, I haven't experienced too like difficult of a time. Oh, we were talking about the washed out shawl. I forgot to show you guys this, and I'm not gonna pick it back up again. So my wingspan, like I was folding it yesterday. My wingspan is like a decent length. Not that you guys could see all of that. When I fold that shawl in half across the top, it is my wingspan. That's a huge shawl. So yeah. Okay, so show one of your whips because I think I'm giving myself more of a headache just from talking so much.
Oh my gosh. Well, let's show the one that we have.
Okay, let's do that.
Where did I put it?
Okay, so if you guys follow me on Instagram, you've already seen this, or if you follow me on Ravlery, I released my first ever knitting design.
And I knit it.
She did. She actually got it before I was even like really started with mine. I was like, hey, knit this.
And then I was also distracted by the Impressionist cow and work. So she still finished before I did.
Well, I also had a bit more of a reason because I needed this for pictures too.
Yeah.
So anyway, okay. So my yarn is Dragon Horde yarn and her Epic Sock base. And this is the Don't You Want Me Baby colorway, which we both got together. I'm pretty sure that I showed it on a podcast. But yeah.
I think we got it that night the last time I podcast with you.
That's what I was about to say, but I don't remember. Wow, that was forever ago. It has been in my stash for a really long time, guys. I was waiting for literally the perfect project.
Because I haven't figured it out.
I mean, I didn't want her to do it in this colorway, so that wouldn't have been very helpful.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, so show yours because I love hers, guys.
The ends are woven in, but I couldn't find any scissors. So
and I don't have any in my project bag because I lost my scissors.
I did mine in kind of my classic.
Her colors. These are her colors, guys.
Well, I wear teal every single day to work in scrubs, but it's still my favorite color. So this is Teeny Button Studios. It's her BFL base. I don't know. It's the BFL base, and it's called.
I don't know which one that is. So yeah, and like yes, it's 95 degrees. Okay, one, I would not wear this because it is almost 100 degrees. But like, if it was like low 70s, mid 70s, I would wear this. Like, cause mine is fingering weight, so or both of ours are. So they're not, super heavy or anything. But I don't even know if I told you guys the name of the pattern. Coffee. So this pattern is the Main Star Shawl, purely because mine is rolling already. Purely because I came up with this because I needed a shawl that literally just made the yarn the star of the show. It's all about that one skein that you really want to show off and you don't know what to do with. And I personally like showing off my speckled yarns in stockinette stitch instead of garter because it literally shows every pop of color in the stitches. So yeah, so this was born. And it ends, I recommend in the pattern that you end with garters just so that it doesn't roll too much. You'll still have to block it for sure. And like after you wear it a few times, you'll have to re-block. But I love it. And I used the full skein for this. I think I had just enough left over to maybe put a square in. Well, we'll talk about that later. My blankets are about to be ripped out, guys.
I did put a square in my blanket and then.
Oh yeah, before you started yours.
Yeah, well, about halfway through, I stopped and did a square.
I think I'm just gonna wear
from the other end, and then when I ended and finished, my scale would not even weigh the amount of yarn that was on there.
Hi, Charlene. Glad you're joining us.
But I'm very excited about this.
Yeah. Guys, it also looks really pretty on the reverse stockinette side. Like, just saying. Yeah, like it's literally like the perfect shawl if I do say so myself. So, yeah, so Main Star Shawl, it's already on Ravlery. I released it literally a week ago. And it's free. So, and it's always going to be free. I never wanted to charge for this pattern. So go grab it. I would love to see what you guys make. Speaking of which, I did start a thread in the group for like basically if you make one of my patterns because there are more coming. Feel free to post them there because I would love to see what you guys are making. And thanks for all the love like on this pattern, guys. Like everyone's just like congrats, and I'm like, well, this one wasn't that difficult. It's all the next ones I'm worried about. So
I'm gonna say you're welcome, Charlene from Zakiya here.
Oh yeah, because she was the one that showed me this. She was like, hey, look at this color, it's amazing. And I was like, if you're getting one, get me one too. And then she got me one. So yeah, I love this. And you guys will see. So this was basically the rainbow skein that I had in my stash. I didn't even show you what I got. I just replaced it, guys. It's amazing. So
I'm on a yarn diet.
I am technically, but it was a one-of-a-kind skein, and it was literally the only one. So I bought it. So that's how things work in my life. Okay, so let's just do this while we're talking about my designs so that I can stop promoting myself. I don't know why, but that bothers me. Like, I know I need to.
Person either.
Oh, yeah, you haven't. So you guys will remember that, okay, one, I'm sorry that they look super lopsided. I don't block my socks on a sock blocker. I block them when I put them on my feet and my feet sweat, which sounds super gross, but that's literally, yeah, that's what happens. Did you just put that on your hand? Great. You can show them the pattern. So, but you guys can kind of see it here. So there are textured diamonds and lace diamonds. So yeah, it's a sock pattern. It's written for toe up. I was going to do cuff down, but the way that this pattern is just from the chart and everything, I think it would be better. I'm not saying you can't work it cuff down, but I recommend you do it toe up. That way you can stop after you finish like a full diamond, and it doesn't cut it off, you know, in the middle of your foot, because you don't want to make it too long or too short based on the diamonds. So yeah, I only wrote it for toe up because look at the sock. It looks so jank.
Look at that yarn.
Oh, yes. So this is, and that's showing up really true to color. No. This is, well, except for the pinks. The pinks are really difficult to show for some reason. But if you get on my Instagram, I posted a picture of it close up. So this yarn is Conjure Yarns. Wolf in the Heather is the colorway. So all right here, you can kind of see they look really bright. That's all the pinks. It's just not showing up in the right color. But yeah, so this pattern, as I told you guys before, is going to be Shine Bright. So the name of the pattern is Shine Bright Socks. And yes, shine bright like a diamond, hashtag Rihanna. Yes, I hope that you all get it stuck in your head, because it's probably going to be stuck in my head now. But yeah, so this is my first stock design. While I'm talking about it, I'm just going to go ahead and say that, oh, Mom, also you're going to have to help me with this too. I need you to help me film that heel tutorial I told you I was going to do today, because I left the sock in my apartment, guys. So we couldn't do it today. So I'm going to get that filmed as soon as possible. And then as soon as it's done, I'm going to open, I might even do this tonight like I planned. I'm going to open a thread in the Ravlery group, in the podcast Ravlery group, for test knitters for this. And whenever it's up, I'll put it on Instagram so you guys can see it. Feel free to... Jen. I do it every time too, Jen. I'm still singing in my head. It's fine. We'll all sing together eventually. But yeah, so I'm going to put up a thread in the podcast Ravlery group, and I will post about it on Instagram when it's up for test knitters. So there are 5 different sizes. It's written for 56, 60, 64, 68, and 72 stitches. So literally, if you knit socks at all, you can basically make this pattern. Yeah, I thought about doing 48, but like, unless you're like knitting kids socks, I don't really know why most people would use that one, so I didn't put it in there.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. You are on her list.
Oh yeah. Okay. So anyone that, okay. So I'm just gonna read this out. So, actually I'm not, but Skanix, don't worry, you're already on my list. If y'all posted on, if y'all commented on that post that I had about the sock pattern before, I wrote y'all's names down. Y'all are going to be the first people that I contact before I even put the thread up. So if y'all want to test knit, you're good. Don't worry about it. Don't stress it. I've already told Melissa that if 3 other people want to knit the 64 stitch size, hers is just going to be an unofficial test knit.
No, I can do another size.
That's true. And that's also what I want. I'll talk about this more on the next episode too. But like if your size is full, so there are 5 sizes. Get it together, Zakiya. There are 5 sizes, 56 to 72 stitches for stitch intervals. If your size is full, when you get there and you find it, maybe make a smaller pair of socks or a bigger pair of socks for somebody you know, if you like them that much. Like, I'm just saying. So, that doesn't mean that you can't test knit. But yeah, and I'm hoping to get these out in June. So don't ask me why. Nothing, at least for me, nothing important happens in June, but just June, just cause. So that's that. I'm going to stop promoting myself now.
Do you have any more finished objects?
I have 2 more pairs of socks.
Well, I finished.
Yeah, show yours.
And Jen will be very proud of me because I bought my Impressionist shawl.
Guys, it's so beautiful. I just saw this before we started, and oh my goodness.
And it's massive.
Oh gosh. Okay, here you go.
And there are like two ends that aren't completely there.
Ooh, okay, this is showing up really good. It's a bit more green, again, than is showing up, but it's really pretty, and we can't see you guys.
And I gave up on the picots.
Oh yeah, I just noticed.
And then did I-cord.
Okay.
So I like
it.
Basically the same amount of work, just a different look.
Basically. I like it though. It's a nice like clean edge still.
Yeah.
It's very pretty. That lace is beautiful.
So the first yarn I used up here is Lavender Moon because she got me addicted. It was the March Moon, Sugar Moon.
Sugar Moon, okay.
The second color is a notch yarn that I got.
Which one is
it? The middle color. That one up in there.
Okay. Oh, like the minty one?
Yeah. The kind of green and brown.
Yeah. It's like a minty green.
Is Notch Yarn Co. And I got it from a D-stash, so I don't remember what the name is. And then the third is a total mystery skein.
That's actually my favorite skein.
I know.
It's so beautiful.
I wish I knew what it was because I want more.
Guys.
What you block this with? So long. My soak is kind of a pinkish red bottle.
I don't know what that is. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know.
It smells really good, guys. That's all that matters. I love it. I love it. So
I'm very excited.
And of course, it's huge. Like,
yeah,
super huge.
Just keeps going.
Yeah, if you've seen other people's or you made one yourself, you know. It's huge. So, yay.
And I'm not a huge fan of the ends that do this kind of weird thing like this.
Oh, like the curvy thingy.
Yeah, so I did a yarn over whenever I was doing my edging, and then dropped it whenever I came back around.
Oh.
So it kind of just gave a little extra.
Yeah, that's smart.
A little extra. I didn't come up with it.
I know, I'm just saying it's smart. Whoever
Well,
came up with it, it's smart. I like it.
So,
beautiful.
I'm so excited.
You know, I love looking at these, but I still have no desire to knit one. No desire at all. But it's like I love looking at them. Everyone's, yeah. It's huge. I love it. Oh, I was going to get my socks out.
Yeah, I'm still playing.
Also, we're losing daylight, so...
Talk faster.
Yeah, it's probably going to get a bit dark.
So,
okay.
We'll still have some light, but...
Yeah, if you guys watch the other episode that she was in with me, it's going to basically be like that again. So, okay, we'll talk about this first. Did I tell you about this? About how I, knit 10 less rows? Oh my gosh, guys. My life.
I think she showed it to me.
Yeah, I think I did. So, pretty sure that I've showed this to you guys before. These are my anti-Valentine socks. And anti-Valentine is the colorway. The yarn is Stranded Dye Works, the wonderful Amy. So I mentioned before, like Kay from Crazy Sock Lady podcast, I marked every 10 rows purely because I knew that I was going to make a really long leg on this one, and I wanted to just zoom and not have to worry about counting. So that's what all the stitch markers are for. This is basically going to be my cuff down recipe. It's going to have a couple changes just because I have now realized that for the mini heel flap adjustment, which is in a pattern by Mina Phillip of Knitting Expat, I now have to do 4 repeats instead of 3. I needed the full 4. So
your gauge has drastically tightened up.
Yeah. Like I used to knit mine on I used to knit my socks on 1.5 millimeters, guys. It was insane.
And she's still got some pretty tight gauge for
Yeah,
socks
I mean
today.
it's 9 stitches per inch, which is a bit more normal.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so just quickly, again, this is all on my project page as always. I did 2x2 rib, I think 25 rounds, and then I did almost 100 rounds for the leg. German short row heel, again with the mini heel flap adjustment, which you guys can kind of see this triangle right here, the mini gusset. And then like 63 rounds for the foot, and then just a standard wedge toe. So this is the second sock. And for some reason, when I was knitting on the second sock, I was waiting for someone. I needed to like drop her back off at home, and I was like, I'm just gonna knit on this sock. And for some reason, I completely miscounted and thought that I was at 60. I was really only at 50. So I had 53 rows instead of 63 rows. Needless to say, it was way too short. I forgot to take a picture for y'all. It literally looks like a kid's sock. I mean, my feet are pretty close to kid size anyway, but still. So I had to rip out the Kitchener, and I ripped it out. I put my needles back in and ripped it out back to like 50, and then knit it back up. So that's, sorry, there's an at. So that's those, just plain vanilla pair of socks. I'm super glad to have them done now because, as you'll see from this next pair, I am tired of knitting in dark colored yarn that has pink in it. I don't know. Oh, you haven't seen these. I don't know what I thought I was doing. Like, guys, these are way too close for comfort.
I actually thought it was the same yarn.
It's not.
Pulled it out. I thought it was the same yarn.
This is actually darker. So this, I think I left all my, no, I lied to you. It's in here because I just finished it today. So this is the yarn. This is Lavender Loon Yarn Co., of course, in her shop signature colorway, which is Lavender Moon. And I got this on her sparkle base. I don't remember. Well, she doesn't name her bases. So this is just sparkle. It's got 5% stellina, 75 superwash merino, 20% nylon.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, I love this. And again, you guys have seen this before because I showed it to you. Yeah.
I got a skein of that too.
The worsted.
I got the, okay.
Yeah.
So. And then I put myself on a diet.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you your money too. I have it. I still owe her for so much stuff, guys. So
what we decided we want to like just save on shipping, and
it's so much easier when you have a buddy, but it's also so much more difficult when you have a buddy, guys. So anyway, so these are the Winter Rose socks, and I'm gonna like slide this on my hand so you guys can see the lace.
Those look almost blue on camera.
I know,
but it's not at all.
It's not, like, it's more of like a gray.
Yeah, it's a gray with some like pinks and reds.
Yeah, and like there's tiny blips of purple. It's beautiful. Yeah. So this is the pattern. The problem also is that the sun is going down. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so that's the lace pattern. If you can kind of see that, it's beautiful. I loved it. So yeah, this is the Winter Rose socks by Helen Stewart of Curious Handmade. She's doing her Handmade Sock Society, and for some reason I bought it. I just bought it because it was socks, honestly. The second pattern, this was the first pattern. The second pattern is out. It's the Magnolia socks, but I don't think I'm going to make those because they have cables on them. And me and cables don't get along on socks because I knit my socks on 00. There's no cable needle in the world besides another needle that small that will fit into my stitches, and I can't do it. So yeah, but these are them. Mini heel flap adjustment, German short row heel. Did them cuff down as per the pattern. I actually only followed the pattern up to the heel because anyway, it doesn't matter. Get the pattern if you want it, but I didn't follow the pattern past the heel.
I actually really want to do those now.
Yeah, they're beautiful. Also, okay, so what I wanted to say about mini heel flap adjustment. So if you've never heard of it, it is part of Mina's vanilla sock recipe, which is one of her patterns. It's a paid for pattern. It's only like $2. But in that, she has her mini heel flap adjustment for if you do short row heels and like they're too tight right there across your instep. I actually prefer the cuff down version to toe up because it actually makes a little triangle, and the toe up one, like I can't get it to look right for some reason. I don't. It's probably just me. Like I
think it's just you because
I trust.
Right.
Yeah, I trust Mina's abilities. It's just me.
Yeah.
So, but I also think that I possibly wasn't doing it right. Okay, guys, that's all my FOs.
Okay. We're gonna fly through these whips.
Really? Because
yeah,
like we have way too much, guys.
So you started the Katie show?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's start there because guess what? I have one too.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm clearly not gonna get to cast on today, or I'll not while we're here anyway. I'll do it when I get home. Oh dear.
Ooh, and I have the bands.
Oh, good.
I have
good job. Oh, mine are all on my coffee table.
I'm kind of proud of myself.
Yeah, mine are all on my coffee table, but I remember what they are. It's stunning.
I haven't done much work on mine recently. But
yeah, show yours.
That's where I'm at. So I'm in the garter section. So it starts off with your one color. You do these little eye bobble thingies. And then switch it up. And then there's a big garter section and there's something else. So the yarns I'm using, trying to see about color.
Ooh, that's really
It
pretty.
looks really good on there.
This does. That's perfect.
From our international virtual knit night friend, Carola, and her other lovely yarns. And it was a one-of-a-kind that she recreated. And it's slightly different. But she recreated it, and I forgot what she called it. Maybe something with a mermaid. Maybe. Not real sure. And then, but here's the card. And it's a non-superwash, but it's so soft. Like, I actually questioned it. I was like, can this really be non-superwash? And then this purpley, it looks blue on camera, but it's kind of a plum. It is the Juniper Moon's Harriet Fine. And it's actually called Deep Plum Passion. I bought from our local yarn store before she closed.
I haven't had Juniper Moon Farm in a while.
So I'm very excited. I need to get back to it, but again, I got distracted.
Yep. I like yours though. That's really pretty with that purple.
Yeah.
I feel like my mom's swooning right now. Because purple is her color.
Sorry. My mom's probably gonna end up wanting it.
Yeah. Okay. So this is my Katie shawl, and this I don't know if you said it, but this is another pattern from Cozy Up Stitch & Sisters. They're Cozy Up Designs. So this is mine. I have literally only done the first section because I got distracted again, guys. So this first color right here is the solid. This is Rita Mae yarns in the fawn colorway, and it's just a brown. And then this, or it's not just around. I mean, it's beautiful, but like it's a solid.
It's never just in anything.
This is true. If it's yarn, it's beautiful, period. Man, which reminds me, I need to buy a sweater quantity of some black yarn. Anyway, so this colorway, my contrast color, is Teeny Button Studio in the Burrow. And I love this. It's super pretty. It's very variegated. So mine is, and in some points they kind of blend because it has a bit of brown in there. So mine is going to be way more subtle, but I love this. It's actually knitting up a bit more pinkish looking, but I still really like it. And then because it's got a lot of pink in it, I put my little piglet dingle dop on here, which is a progress keeper. Just anyway. So this we got from my beloved Adoria, who is on Etsy. Yeah, so that's my Katie event. Hopefully I'm not even going to say I'm going to have it done next week because it's not going to happen. And then I also, how many whips do you have?
There's 11 viewers now.
Whoa, guys, 11.
I have like 4 more.
Oh, Skanix, that's awesome.
Yay.
I'm gonna have to like stalk your Instagram page.
Yeah,
Did you post a picture of it? I love it. I love seeing everyone's Katie shawls.
Yes.
They're really pretty. Do you want to do a whip or do you want me to go again?
How many do you have?
I don't know, 5.
I'm about the same. So this is what I've been working on.
Because she's actually getting the knit.
Because I can drink coffee and not.
Well, I also just have a ton of stuff to show.
So this is, and you cannot really tell the colors whatsoever. This is my 3-color cowl with Paige the framer and just one in Liz.
Yeah, Liz.
They're doing a cowl that's a 3-color cowl. So I had some beautiful green handspun that came from Arkansas. When my parents went on a trip, they got it for me like 2 years ago, and every time they see me, they ask me, and I see my parents quite often. They ask me if I've done anything with it, so they're going to be very excited that I finally used it. But I'm mixing it with some kind of mystery because I don't know where the tags are. But I'm going to do that. And I'm doing the Butterbeer. I keep trying to call it the Honeydukes.
Well, they're both Harry Potter references.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
So 3-color. Read your comments. So it's the Butterbeer pattern. It's a free pattern on Ravlery by Tammy Gore. And it's so fun. And I just started this yesterday. And I'm close to halfway done. So it's got these stripes in the beginning, and then there's a solid section, and then there's some more stripes, and then another solid section. So.
Okay, sorry. I was reading the comments. Hi, Kalisha. So glad you got on. Yeah, I'm just going to tell you now because it was in the beginning.
Which one is Kalisha?
My dear Tani.
Hi.
So you won a prize. You won the Chatter Thread prize. Yeah, so when this is posted up, just like go back and watch the beginning. Yeah. Yay. Oh, Skanix. So ready to see that.
Yeah. So
okay.
I started it yesterday.
Yeah,
it's coming
she's already
along.
On the 2nd color, guys.
Yes. So it's so fun. I can so picture myself because it's kind of a DK. It's a DK weight. Yeah. And I can see myself making several of these.
This is so pretty.
So I'm very excited about this.
Yay. So on the cowl train, this is my sock head cowl, which I wasn't going to show you guys, but I have a funny story about this cowl. So this is the sock head cowl by Kelly McClure. I'm still in like the stockinette C right now. Like nothing has changed, guys. And this is the very messy cake of yarn. This is Nana's House colorway from who other than Lavender Loon, because of course. This is basically just always in my fringe bag for whenever I'm somewhere and I need something to work on. So this is the progress keeper of where I was last time. I think from here to what's showing, all of this, I worked maybe like 6 rows. Turns out one of my coworkers who coincidentally lives down the road from me in the same complex knows how to knit. So while we were at work, she was like, oh, I wonder if I can still knit. And at first I was letting her like knit the sole part or like the back of the leg on my socks because it was straight knitting. And I was like, here, just knit this. So she knit a lot of this for me. And she has the same tension. I'm thinking it's because she doesn't knit a lot because she's English. And I feel like it would be tighter, but she doesn't knit a ton. So I was like, yeah, here, you're at the same gauge. Just knit that for me. So that's that. Honestly, I'm probably not going to show that to you guys again until I'm done because it's just stockinette and rib.
I want to do a sock head cowl, and I'm on a cowl kick right now. This is like my 3rd cowl this year.
Yeah, you are.
And they're so fun.
I don't need a lot of cowls. It's really hard for me to find one that doesn't just like fall flat. Like if I'm going to knit all of that, I want it to be seen, and me and cowls just don't get along. So
that's kind of why I want to do a sock head cowl. Because
like that's why I'm doing that one. It's so much that it's gonna sit, and it's one color, so you'll be able to see it. So my next whip, I'm just gonna go ahead and show it. I started a beekeeper's quilt. So this is what I was talking about with my blankets earlier. I am, so you guys know those tiny 3 squares that I had on the second Cozy Memories? I'm ripping those out because I'm finishing the big one right now. And like, I'm definitely going to do another Cozy Memories. And it is going to be smaller squares, but I don't want to do it right now. I'm kind of over the squares, and the Beekeeper's quilt is one of the very first patterns that I ever saw in Ravlery and saved to my favorites, which was like 3 years ago, and I just bought it a couple weeks ago, guys.
How?
Yeah, like I just bought it, and I did these both in one night. I love these. I have so many scraps that I was saving to put in the small Cozy Memories and that like very tiny crochet worm thing that got started, so I'm going to rip all of that out, too.
I forgot you did that.
Yeah, because I was like, I want to crochet one, too. But honestly, I'm not feeling bad about ripping that one out because I was never really in love with the fact of doing a crochet blanket. I've done so many, like, I've had my time as a crocheter, and I'm not into that right now. So I'm just going to rip it out and make Hexie Puffs. And I'm happy about that. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. You're supposed to work it on like size 4s. Like, it's not supposed to be at a sock gauge, but I am such a loose knitter that I tried it on 4s and it was too loose. Like
and then you're stuffing it, so
yeah, like the stuffing would have been coming through. Like, it was that loose. She also recommends that you do it on DPNs, and couldn't do that. I don't know why, but I could not get it to work out. So I am doing it on Magic Loop instead because that is easier for me. And these are just Addy Turbo Sock Rockets, US 1, 2.25 millimeter. It's great.
Addy makes 2.25?
Mm-hmm. I got those from Ellen, actually.
I thought their US 1 is a 2.5.
No, that one's 2.25 because it's on the cord. It's like rubbed off a bit, but you can still tell. Plus, I have 2.5s.
You just have to let y'all know.
Yeah. And then I'm also using a stray. Well, it's not stray. I have the whole pack at home, but I'm going to keep this DPN. She recommends you do like a crochet 3-needle bind off. I'm not doing that. I'm just going to do a knit one. I don't have time for that. I don't really care. Like, you can kind of tell it looks a little funky, but like.
But you're going to sew them together.
Yeah, like they're going to get sewed together. I don't really care.
And if you sew the two like that.
Right. So like
I'm
not really concerned about that. I'm just doing a knitted one, 3-needle bind off, because it's easier. And this is also a 2.25 millimeter. I just got it from like Hobby Lobby, I think, because it's Yarnology. Ow. I keep stabbing myself with this.
So I just have to say, she has this like notebook of show notes. I have Post-its.
Yeah, you guys know my notebook. Look, also, okay.
I did show notes though.
Even if I was doing this episode by myself, we would have been here forever. I have so much stuff.
Come on.
Oh, did you have another whip? I was gonna let you
go. I have
go.
like 5 of them.
Oh, well, go. Show a couple of yours, because I only have 2 more. Yeah. Oh my God, I've never gotten to see this in person.
So this is my second exploration station because I was totally enabled by BKN people.
Oh yeah, because everyone's doing an exploration.
Yeah, there's a cow going on, but there was and I actually bought this. It is some Knit Picks Hawthorne in the like jewel tone or something, and I bought it. I don't know how long ago, but that was the original intention last summer when I was making it, and I ended up not making it. I made a different one. So, couldn't tell you what the colors are, but they're very pretty. So I've gotten through the short rows, my purple and green.
Oh, I just love these colors.
I messed that one up. It should have been blue with the purple little pops.
Oh, that was the one you did first.
And then my stripy section. And now I'm on the end. And as you can tell, my needles are not long enough. But that's okay. And to show you how much we love my beloved Adoria and y'all tell me y'all remember that little guy. I saw him and had to have him because I had all the glowworms. Actually, I had this particular glowworm. Actually, I may still have it, and I think it may still work. It lived in my parents' attic for like 20 something years. But yeah. And then my other one, thought was the same person, but it's not. But it's my.
Is that your coochie cookie?
It is a coochie cookie from Bob's Burgers. This is a different coochie cookie.
You got 2 different ones?
Yes, because I love coochie cookie.
I didn't know that.
And this one came from Charmed and Dangerous. Thank you, Squirrel Pie.
Who just put out a new episode.
She was the one that told me about that one, and I had to get it. And yeah. So there's not really much to say. I'm keeping on, but it's going to be huge because I did it. Let's just say I learned something about myself in Stephen West patterns. I need to go up about 4 needle sizes. So this one's actually going to be very big, and I'm very excited about it.
Yeah, I love that.
But that's about all.
That is even more beautiful in person than through a camera screen, guys. Just saying. So I don't even like those colors. Like, they're not my colors, but like, they're so pretty.
Glowworm. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for knowing what glowworms were. I appreciate that.
Okay, so I only had 2 things for Craving It, but I'm gonna skip over the other one because I'm not about to make it this month. So I'll show y'all. You guys can help me pick a pattern later. So the other thing that I have for Craving It, I am gonna show because I already know what I'm using with it. So this is the Lucy cowl by Lux Adorna Knits. It's just the simple stockinette cowl. You knit it in the round, and then you Kitchener at the end. And Kalisha, I saw you like holding this up on your little screenshot today. So props for like also getting them.
Wait, what?
Wakanda Forever, cause # Black Panther. So I ordered these back in February, and they just now got here. But these are Black Panther inspired minis from Lady Dye Yarns, and there's her website.
I actually thought it said Camp Anawana at first.
No. So yeah.
Again, I think that was probably before your time.
Probably. Everything is pretty much before my time. But I pretty much just like smile, laugh, move on. They think you know what they're talking about. Been doing it my whole life, guys. So mostly because I'm constantly confused, not anyway. So these are the Black Panther minis. I forgot to pull up the little post she did on her Insta to tell you which ones they are. But like, oh my gosh. I took a picture of what order I'm going to do them in, but I can't remember. I'll show you guys again whenever I start it.
I'm loving the comments, y'all.
Yes. I know. I love this bag too. It's going to be one of my favorites. So this one is inspired after T'Challa's mom, whose name I can never remember. But that one's her. These are, I get confused all the time, but his mom has the one with like the brownish gray. And this blue and purple is based off of like the ancestral plane that he goes to when he like talks to his dad with the giant tree and all the panthers in it. And then this is what's her name? His lover. Because I don't remember her name right. I've seen this movie 3 times, guys.
I still haven't seen it.
Okay, Sinner.
Go watch it. I'm so far behind on movies. But I did just buy this like movie pass thing.
Oh, guys, why can't I? Oh, thank you, Kalisha. Now help me out. Dadgummit, what's your name? It starts with an N. But anyway, okay, this is not based off of her. It's based off of like their little tribe's like leader, the one with the giant thing in his mouth that always freaks me out. That's who was in the inspiration pic. Yes, Zakiya. Oh my gosh. Her name rhymes with mine, guys? Why did I forget that? Anyway, but this is one of my favorite ones because I love their tribe colors. This one is based off of, it's either Ayo or Okoye, one of those. But the Warriors, that's based off of them. And then, yeah, no, like I saw it 3 times. I'm
still in love.
I saw it 3 times in 1 month, and it's like one of my favorite movies this year. So like, I'm just saying, It's really good though, like legit. And obviously this one is Black Panther. Yeah. So whenever I start this, it'll probably be June for a class because this is all DK weight. It's like 500 yards, I think, of DK. So I'm gonna make the Lucy cowl with it. So also we're basically into acquisitions now. Were you done with your whips?
No.
Finish your whips, but
I actually have a few more, but I haven't really been working on them.
show them anyway. But yeah, so this is gonna happen.
Okay.
I have more stuff than she does, so I just figured I'd move on.
And I have no whip. I mean, I have no acquisitions technically.
Yeah.
So, no, I haven't worked on that.
My stuff is everywhere.
I've worked on my socks. Very
What
little.
socks? Oh, those socks. Wait, which ones are these?
These are my mustache. This was a Christmas present this year.
Oh.
And it's my mustache yarn Wizard of Oz colorway. So I have not made it through an entire pattern repeat quite yet.
Really?
So, yeah.
That's very pretty.
Yes, it is.
I just like the little rainbow section. That makes me so happy.
So, and then that's my Cheshire Cat.
Oh, yeah.
But,
Here's mine.
so,
which we got from my beloved Adoria.
because we're obsessed with her.
Yep. I have all her Winnie the Pooh collection. I kind of want her Toy Story collection, and I wasn't even like a big Toy Story fan.
And it's in my
Wizard of Oz.
I love Wizard of Oz. It's probably one of my favorite movies ever.
I got to not last summer. When I was in high school, I went to a dance thing for 2 weeks, and it was like an arts camp, and we got to go to see the Nashville Symphony. And we went 2 weeks, but one of the weeks it was the original Wizard of Oz, and they played the classical music along with the movie. It was amazing.
So, my last whip
Yes.
is we're going back to acrylic world.
Yeah.
With some chunky
Acrylic
cakes.
is great, guys.
So I was approached earlier this week. I work at the hospital here in town, and I am one of the pharmacists for all of our ICUs. I kind of do it everywhere, but one of the main pharmacists for our ICUs. And one of my nurse friends came to me and said, we had started this prayer shawl kind of throw thing to give all the patients that came through, just to let them know it's just something not hospital-y. And couldn't make any NICU hats because they had like 4 garbage bags full. So she asked if I would mind either knitting or crocheting. So I'm crocheting. And this is my first one so far. I just started this the other night. But I haven't crocheted in a while, and definitely haven't done a granny square.
Good, though.
That I had to Google how to do a granny square. And my little center one is not fabulous.
And it doesn't matter.
But so I'm gonna be making a bunch of these. So I'm gonna be so I kind of broke my yarn diet because I did buy yarn, but I bought it for a specific purpose, and I didn't spend $20 on it because I did use a coupon.
True.
So,
did you go to Michael's?
Yes.
Well, of course you can't go to Michael's and not use a coupon.
I still have a good bit left, so I figured I'd start with a granny square just to see how much I could get out of it. And then go from there and maybe knit some. So.
Oh, are you gonna knit some too?
Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna keep making them. It's gonna be my charity knitting. Cool. So I'm just gonna make them because every patient gets one, and we have 16 beds in that ICU. So potentially,
I need to look through my acrylic. Like, I still need to organize it because I only organize my fancy yarn, but I need to find some so I can make some too. And then
I'll bring you some too.
Okay, cool.
So, because all of our non-crocheting, knitting people at work, they're donating, or we're gonna make them donate. They're donating some money to buy us yarn to be able to knit and crochet these for the patients. So,
which is so helpful.
And we have a group on Facebook now that there's a couple of people that actually want to learn how to crochet.
Oh, do this.
So
even better.
we're gonna have a get together and teach people how to crochet.
That is even better.
So, if you ever want anything to do, feel free.
Is that all your whips?
Yes.
Okay. Oh yeah, you don't have any acquisitions.
I have one.
Oh yeah, that one. Show that one.
It's a gray.
Super dark.
It's a gray restore.
I love that.
I have a brown one, but with losing weight, it's now huge on me, so it
wow.
hangs about right there on me now. So
That's
I got one that
sign.
was like it.
Writing that down.
Because yes,
and it would be a make along, not a knit along.
Yeah, we've had families that have cried when they gave them stuff just because it's a little something,
Oh. No, Penny, I did not know that, but that's really good to know.
I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna go through the comments on this and probably find all of them.
Yeah. When I'm gonna make sure that like the comments pop up still too, for whenever people go back and replay it, because honestly, I'm gonna need to go back and read the comments.
I've already found like 4 people I want to follow.
Basically.
And then at least I'm guessing one other podcast, one maybe.
You don't watch Skanix? I love her.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was just gonna like binge watch and then
it's normal.
feel like,
It's okay. Now she knows that she's like enabled you. I'll make sure she watches it, don't worry. But okay, so I still have a decent amount of retail therapy. Disclaimer, I did not actually buy all this within the last little while. So this I bought like a month ago. It'll be in the show notes, but I got it off of, I'll put the Instagram account in the show notes, but I got it off of an Instagram de-stash. She just posts like a ton of things and then she takes them down as they're sold. So do I need to say any more? It's a butterfly bag. If you guys like don't understand why this is great, I can't help you.
I'm sorry, I missed them.
Oh. No.
Sorry, our Greek friends had sent me a message. Yes, the Greeks are my favorites. Sorry, I interrupted.
Did you? You don't even care if you just made everyone else feel bad. Okay. Anyway, but yes, we do love the everybody. Greeks. We do love the Greeks, Phil and Eleni. They're amazing.
Yes,
they are amazing.
Yeah.
And
honestly, I wouldn't have met all these. I wouldn't have met all these other wonderful people that I know.
That's so true. Okay, so anyway, so butterfly bag, and this is from Freckled Whimsy. Guys, super excited. I have a Freckled Whimsy bag now, and it's butterflies. I even like the fact that it's pink, and I'm pretty sure I've said before that pink is my least favorite color. Yeah, and it's got, those are ladybugs. That is beautiful. I thought they were raspberries.
I'm so happy that you only have 2 episodes right now, though.
Wait,
Phoenix.
Oh yeah.
I'm so happy because
it's not a ton, but I watch them. She's awesome. I love her.
I'm so behind.
Yeah, so there are ladybugs on the inside, and it's like the perfect little sock sack. Because I need more of these. Because if you guys haven't noticed, I knit way too many socks, which is not a thing. But like, I need more project bags for socks. And then I also got this from that de-stash. It's Sweet Skein of Mine. And actually, that's pretty true to color. Whoa, look at that, guys. Do you see this? This might never happen again. You see, it looks green. Yeah. Anyway, so it's just like pops of green and like bits of red over in there. This colorway is the Pursuit of Happiness. It's a 75-25. And I truthfully only bought this because it was a brand I didn't have, and it's mostly yellow. I didn't need another reason than the fact that it was yellow. If you couldn't tell, it's my favorite color.
Jen, your feelings should not be hurt because, like I said, if I would have known, actually it's her, but if she never would have got me to watch or get on the VKN.
That's true.
I never would have met
the Greeks. Still love you, Jen.
I never would have met the Greeks, and Phil just cracked me up and kept me coming back.
Oh my gosh.
And then I met you. So, I mean,
we love everyone.
And I'm coming to visit.
I just need like a whole year to be like, I'm not doing anything but visiting all my knitting friends. Because I'm going to have to stay in the UK for like 7 months. I'm going to have to stay in Canada for like the rest of the year. Because let's be real, I think I watch more international podcasts than I do for people that are in the US. Yeah. Okay, so, remember that rainbow yarn that I told you I bought? Look at this. Oh, and you guys can see that.
How much?
It's 8% Lurex.
Oh.
Yeah. So this is from Whips on Sticks. And she is on Etsy, Whips on Sticks Fiber Co. And I'm going to take this off so you can see it because it's beautiful.
So while she's talking, I'm going to answer Skanek's question. The VKN is the International Virtual Knit Night that Grace of Babel's Traveling Yarn started, but then at the beginning of the year, the Greeks took it over just to kind of keep it up. So they have a group on Facebook.
It's literally join. International Virtual Knit Nights. And I will link it. I'll link it for you guys in the show notes. I just wrote it down, so I'll link it.
Yeah.
They and their Instagram is at @ivirtualknitnights. So I'll put that in there too. But like seriously, if you need knitting friends, if you don't have any like near you, if you just want to know more knitting people, like I literally consider them my family now. So it's great. Jen, I will take you up on that. I will take you up on that. I don't have any of this left. Like, it's not enough to even send to somebody, but
I could probably come up with a little bit.
That's true. She has a skein. Get it from Melissa.
Because mine's probably going to become socks.
Oh, well, yeah. You'll definitely have enough left over then. But yes, we should just trade scrap. Okay. Actually, no, I have enough scraps. If anybody wants to, like, do a mini swap, I'm down for that. Like, I have enough scraps now. A few episodes ago, I showed you guys that picture of the bottom layer of my coffee table. All those scraps are still there. Like, yeah, we can figure that out. But anyway, so this yarn, Whips on Sticks. It is, okay, so this, do that. This is a one of a kind. Excuse me. Thank you. Okay, let's hope that doesn't keep happening. You better skein that back up as tight as it was before.
Girl.
Anyway, I hate loose skeins afterwards. So this was a one-of-a-kind colorway, and I think this was the only skein of it that she had, too. Like, I think it was literally the only one. So it's her Rave colorway, and as you can see, it's 92% superwash merino and 8% Lurex, 115 grams. So the Lurex is what is causing the sparkle, and it's beautiful. It is, and it showed up pretty true to color too when she was holding it up. Thank you. I just have an issue. Like, I need them to be perfect when they're in my stash. One of them like completely fell apart the other day.
Jen, we crack ourselves up too.
I've never gotten on that one, Skanex. I follow them on Instagram, but I've never actually gotten on there. I will eventually, but like, I don't know. I'm not good at meeting new people. Like, it took me a while even for the IVKN, so glad you guys are enjoying. I told you guys crazy was going to happen. I wasn't kidding. This is what happens when we get together. Oh, okay, so she also sent, when she sent me this yarn, what time is it? Oh, it's just 8 o'clock. She sent, I'm sorry, I'm not taking it out of the plastic because I will literally lose this. But it's basically just her little logo, and it says Whips on Sticks, and it's a rainbow dingle dock, guys.
Let me see.
It's just like,
that is pretty dang awesome.
I love this.
Oh, you can see it very well, actually.
Oh, okay, good. That's good to know. You guys know how showing things through plastic is. Sometimes you can see it, and sometimes you can't. Oh, guys, I won 2 knit-along giveaway prizes. What? I always tell people I have bad luck, and I won 2 cow prizes.
Keep going.
I know, I'm going to show
Come
them.
on. Oh, chill. I'm trying to keep her on point right now.
It's not working. She knows
they have literally kicked us out before.
Oh, that's so true.
So,
do they close at 9 or 10?
I don't know.
We should have figured that out. Also, smell the soap because it's amazing.
What is that? I know. That is
Okay. So
like, it's just not exactly the shape that you would.
Yeah, I love it. Okay, so
she put a little thingy in it.
Yeah. So the Mad Fuzzy podcast, which is hosted by Marta, she's in Maine. She was hosting the Pod People Cow. Basically, you knit something that was made from a podcaster. So if they have yarn, a bag, etc. And I put multiple things into that. And then I won the knit along prize.
Phoenix, please join us on IBCan.
Yes, do it.
You do have to go on the Facebook and answer a couple of questions.
Yeah, it's nothing difficult. It's just to make sure you're not a creeper, basically.
What do you like to do? What crafts do you like to do?
Yeah, like it's nothing.
It's
nothing different, and that goes for everybody else too.
Yes.
If you guys want to get on, like please get on. Tell your friends. Like it's amazing. So anyway, she sent me. I was really hoping she would do this. She sent me a skein of her yarn. So
it's tutti fruity.
Okay, we're gonna talk about it in a minute. So this is Mad Fuzzy yarn. She hand dyes it in Maine. This, I'm really excited about this. It is 100% East Frisian wool. And this is from her very first milling that she did. So this is like from her first batch. And that's her pure fuzzy base, but it's, nope. You can't take it purely because of the colorway. So the color is her Tutti Frutti base. Me and my mom laughed about this. So I don't have any pictures ready, but my bedroom, when we first moved into that house, we painted it. The bottom half was like a lime green. The top half was a hot pink. And there were like glow in the dark flowers around the border where they met. And the name of the pink color was Tutti Frutti. So I feel like this is the perfect game for me because I actually hate pink, but Tutti Frutti always makes me smile because it makes me think of that wall color. And then she also sent some double points, and I forgot to ask her what size these were. So they're, yeah, I'm thinking they're ones. So she sent double points, and there's this soap I lost the card that she sent for this soap, but it's Ancestral French Soaps. And their website is just ancestralfrenchsoaps.com. Yeah, and I love that it comes in a little cube and like they have the little engravings. Is that what that would be called? Anyway, designs on the soap. And I love it. It smells really good. So I was waiting to podcast before I use this. But I'm going to try it out. I'm really excited about it. She wrote a little note over in here, but I don't remember it having like a coupon code or anything. So I'm not going to get that out. And if it does, I'll just remind you guys on the next one. But I don't think it had anything in there like that. But yeah. So thank you, Marta, for the skein of yarn. That is definitely going to be socks because I want to know how that wears, the East Frisian. So
skein, I'm totally multitasking while doing this. So we have my iPad here to see the comments.
Insta stalking never makes you a creeper. Mm-mm. I was Ravlery stalking someone for the past 2 days. It's okay. We're all creepers here.
Everybody that's walking through is thinking that we're absolutely crazy.
Because they don't realize we're doing a live thing.
They just walked in, kind of looked around.
And then they walked back out. I don't care. I like that people think I'm this crazy and that they think we're crazy because that means they won't try to come talk to us.
Okay. Or come and ask us, what are you doing? Are you knitting or crocheting? Do you make stuff?
I already got my share of questions for that today. I went and got my hair done before I came back for us to do this. I've already got my fair share of what are you doing. It's your turn. Anyway, so the other knit along prize that I won was from Laura of a Crocheting Hoovian podcast. Is she in New York?
Yes.
I should know this. But anyway, Laura, a Crocheting Hoovian. I watch too many podcasts, guys. So she's still doing a year of the sock. It's a knit along. It's all year. It's like not chatter and FOs. It's literally just a participation knit along. Yeah, and I posted a few in that, and I won for this first little drawing that she did. Funny thing, she actually told me on the IBKN when she came on, and I was like, hey, I can't find this episode, and like I know I watched your last one, like where is this? Because like I think I missed it. And she's like, oh no, it's on the episode I'm editing right now. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, that's great, I got a heads up. So it was still great to know that. So I won. There's a prize that's being sent to me. I think it's a skein of yarn. I can't remember what she said it was, but that's being sent to me. And then I also won a pattern of my choice under a certain amount. And so I got her to gift me the Chuck pattern, which is a sweater by Andy Satterland. And if you don't know what it is, wow.
And it's going to take her like 5 seconds to make it because she's like,
look, okay, I can't help this. This is my mother's fault. I didn't ask to be this tiny, guys. But yeah, so I'll link that pattern. If you haven't heard of it, I'll link it in the show notes. And whenever the other stuff gets here that I won, I will obviously show that to you guys.
I think I'm done with the stripes on my cowl.
Yay!
Cowl. That's hard.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Okay, last thing in retail, and then we can actually just chat. Which is what I wanted to do the whole time, guys. Okay, so this is not going to show up very well because the colors are a bit, the lighting is fine. Like you can still see me, right? That's a good thing. But and I don't want to take this out because it's fiber. And I don't want to mess it up yet, y'all.
I enabled.
She did. This is what happens when you start. No, I don't want graduation gifts, Etsy. Nobody's going to hand me a diploma yet. No. Anyway, that's the graduation gift I want, guys. I just want my diploma.
That piece of paper is worth $1 million.
All I want.
I now have 2 of them, and they are framed and in the back of the closet. So
no, my high school diploma is on my entertainment stand.
I don't even know where mine is.
I was about to say that, but mine actually is in my living room. Anyway, okay. So I got this fiber from Hip Strings.
I really want to open it and touch it, but I'm not going to.
No. Actually, you could have. I took it out earlier. I'm just not taking all of them out right now.
No, I just touched it.
Yeah, you could have done that. Anyway. Okay, so this is what they are. It's still blowing out just a bit because of the color. Hold on. I'm going to turn my brightness up just a bit.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, so this one is more of a lighter gray kind of, and that one on the edge there is a beige. But the other ones are showing up pretty true to color. You can see it a bit better.
There's 2 that are kind of natural. They're probably natural colors.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 of them there are natural colors.
Yeah. Anyway, it's beautiful, guys, and you guys are gonna see this as I'm spinning it up.
I agree with the Etsy emails.
Where are we? Oh yeah, it's just the notifications. I pretty much never look at them.
And then filing cabinet. What's
Smart.
your filing cabinet?
Her pieces of paper.
Oh.
Yeah, that's smart. Anyway, so I got this from. Oh, it's right here. So this is from Hip Strings on Etsy, and this is the Blue Heron colorway. It's their merino color pack. So there are 6 1 ounce. What are these?
There's 6 ounces.
Is there a term?
They're not really backlinks.
I don't know any of the terms. That's why I'm asking.
It may be roving. It's cone top.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. I don't know the terms. Like, I've only done one skein, so
it's comb top. So it's just comb top. Little 1 ounce.
Yeah, they're just
of comb top.
Basically, it's just a sampler pack, honestly. So there are 6 of them. Each one is 1 ounce for a total of 6 ounces. Guys, buy from them. This was $15, and shipping to my apartment. It's in the U.S., so. Shipping to my apartment was $3 something. I paid less than $20 for this.
For 6 ounces.
Of
dyed fiber.
That's awesome. So
it's kind of a nest. Not really a nest, but it's kind of a nest. It's kind of a nest of a comb top.
Yeah. So like I said, you guys will see this as I'm kind of spinning out. I just wanted to try a different fiber. I'm actually interested to see if I'll be able to do more of like a spin and like draft and spin as I go, just because merino has a shorter staple. So we'll see. Somehow I feel like that's not gonna happen, but
She has gorgeous yarn, I'll say.
yes. It took everything in me to only get this, but so I'm already kind of positive on the order I'm gonna do these in, and I'm gonna split each one down the center, like in half basically, and knit 2 plies that are gradients, and then I'll apply those together. Like I said, nothing difficult. I just wanted a new fiber. And finally, that's it, guys. I was serious when I said I had a lot. Like, way too much. The problem is that, like I said, I skipped last week. So, like, half of this retail therapy and half of my FOs were ready to show you guys last week. But I was working last weekend, and I worked a whole baseball series, and it was just too much. We went into 10th innings on Friday and Saturday, so I was just tired. For the fiber Kalisha, is that what you're talking about? That is hip strings.
And I actually just found it by searching hip strings.
Yeah,
on
literally
Etsy,
hip strings.
and was able to find it.
Yeah.
And then Mr. Hip Strings on Instagram.
Yep. Okay, so do you have anything else nitty that you want to show off? Anything at all? Guys, I have one more thing to show you. But do you have anything else? My coffee's kicking in.
Nope.
Okay.
I got nothing.
I feel really awesome for carrying this in a brown sack. This is what it came in, but first I'm weird, guys. I missed the whole like brown sack lunch thing. I didn't do that. Like I had lunch boxes, so I feel pretty nifty. Okay. I'm trying to get my life back in order. Like if y'all could see. Wow. Okay. So I have one more thing to show you guys.
Oh, God, spinning. Oh, I'm totally gonna. I have him pulled up, the Mr. Hip Strings, and the spinning dinosaur. I'm gonna watch it as soon as we get off of here.
The spinning dinosaur.
Mr. Hip Strings.
I know.
You need to follow. I want that spindle.
Let's not talk about it. Okay. We can't buy anything right now. Don't do this.
I'm doing a very good job with actually kind of knitting my stash.
I know. I'm actually gonna need to restock soon, guys, because I'm running out of stash actually.
Y'all, 32 days.
Now, it's 32 now? Yay.
We're gonna ignore the 0.
But then you just eat a part of a cruffin today. Oh, guys, and I still have that cinnamon roll over there. Smash it.
Yeah, we're gonna ignore the 0, but it's been 32 days.
That's really good.
Really
since
good
she bought yarn, if you didn't catch on to that.
Yeah.
Since she bought yarn, which is really good for her.
And again, we're not counting the like Karen cakes.
Yeah.
That's for
charity.
It's for charity, and I'm talking about the like stuff I don't need to be spending money on.
The stuff that you go, oh, I want that, and you buy it for no reason at all. Yeah, that's the stuff we're trying to avoid.
And she keeps showing me things.
I can't help it because I keep forgetting that I have a bit more self-control than she does. So I'm like, oh, look at this. This is nice. And I need to stop. I'm not doing it on purpose. I just honestly forget. That's great. My boyfriend ate the rest of my chicken. He got me Popeyes and he's eating it.
You have a Popeyes on the way home.
I know, but I'm not going to stop and get food. Okay, I was going to show. Do you still have the interface wrap pulled up?
So,
any chance?
I'm sorry, I have to interrupt because this is way too funny. We had the little clappy hands comment. And I have this doctor, and I think he was on something because he started, like, making jokes and said something about, he's like, I'm not sure if that's a hand clap or hand washing.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh, gosh, you need sleep.
But
then I looked at it and I was like, it kind of looks like hand washing.
And let's be real, how many of those emojis do you always go, is that this or this?
Like this one, everybody thinks is praying. Apparently it's high fives.
Yeah, like if you take the time to like Google something where they tell you what each one actually is, it is so interesting. they need to do a better job with their drawing because half of those I have been using for the complete wrong reason. So there's that. Just a little tidbit.
What was I pulling up?
Interface by Hillary, whatever her last name is. I don't know. Okay, so I was supposed to cast this on tonight. I think I'm going to start because we're going to sit here and chat just a little bit. Seriously, do they close at 9 or 10? We need to figure this out.
It's normally 10 on Friday, and they haven't changed over their summer hours. Huh?
Do you want to go ask them while I show this? I know, just pull it up. I'm working on it. I just don't want us to like be here trying to chat and we actually need to leave because I don't want to have to stop this again, guys. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys this pattern. I am about to cast this on right now. So this is, oh, it already changed over. Okay. I'm going to have to flip through a couple different pictures for you guys to see. Hopefully you can see that. So this is the interface wrap. It's basically, she knit hers in a fade, so, you know, I'm doing a fade. I think most people did theirs in a fade, but, you know, as always, it's not necessary. This is by, it's the interface, the name, it's a wrap, but it's just called Interface. And it is by Hillary Ingebretson. It'll be in the show notes. It'll be under whips because I'm about to start it tonight. That is what it looks like. It's basically just a feather and fan the entire way. And it has 4 different colors. I'm going to show you guys the same project that I showed my mom just so you can kind of see it laid out a bit more. So this is basically the pattern. It's literally a giant rectangle wrap with, again, the feather and fan pattern on it, and it's knit on the bias. So it's not straight across, it's a bit more slanted across the rectangle. Oh, Kalisha, I know. I'm so lucky that, because honestly, if it wasn't for Melissa, like I wouldn't have knitting people here. So I feel you on that. But yeah, so this is what that is not my phone. This is what I'm starting. And so we're going to see if these colors are, they're not going to be the greatest. But again, I will link my project page because I have a picture of the yarn on there and it shows them true to color. So this first one is what I'm going to start with. Oh, okay. Well, if I hold it close enough, you guys can see it. So it's this beautiful blue with reds and oranges and greens and it like just speckles. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Melissa also had a skein of this, but she got it in the Aran weight. It was either worsted or Aran weight. But I got mine in fingering. At first I was gonna knit all of her moon colorways. I didn't even tell you what yarn it was. So this is Lavender Loon. Did I really need to tell you guys that? Y'all know. I'm actually excited that I'm knitting through my stash just so I can restock on the Woolen Homestead and Lavender Loon because I love their stuff. So this is the Hunter Moon colorway, and you can see it was one of her Moon Club colorways. This was for October. I have 3 or 4, I think just 3 of these, and I was going to knit them all, like knit the whole series as socks, but I have missed like way too many months now. So I'm just going to use them for what I want because they're all really pretty. So this is the first color, and it's going to fade into this teeny button. And I don't know how well y'all can see that on the screen, but like the green specks, they fade into this green base of the teeny button. And you guys are actually seeing that pretty true to color. It is more of a darker green with just a bunch of different kind of earth tone speckles. So I showed this to you guys when I got it because it was a Harry Potter Mystery Yarn Club colorway from March 2018. So it's Teeny Button Studio, and what are you getting? Are you getting more coffee? Okay. Anyway, Melissa's running errands right now. So this is on her soft sock base, and the colorway is Fresh Pickled Toad. Yeah. So this is the second color, and it's going to fade into this one. So you can see this one has some blues, so it's kind of bringing the blue back. Yeah. So this one, you can see there has a lot of green speckles, and that's going to fade in really pretty. But I love this bright orange pop so much. So this colorway is, where is it? No, it's this one. So again, Lavender Loon. Remember that giant box that I got from her? This one was one of the ones that was in there. So it was a while ago, but I did show it on here. So this is her Dirty Pop colorway. So that's the third color, which is perf because this last color, like seriously, guys, blends perf. So this last color is Silly Sheep Designs. That's Hunter Moon. Isn't that the one you had?
Yes. That's what I thought.
Was it Aaron or was it Worsted that you had? I couldn't remember.
Worsted.
Okay. But yeah, so this last color is Silly Sheep Designs. One of my favorite people for stitch markers and progress keepers, guys. Like, seriously, look her up. She's amazing. Sorry, I'm covering your face.
Yay, IBKM pending.
Yay, for who? Skanix? Okay. Wait, which color we named? Fresh Pickled Toad or Dirty Pop?
If y'all haven't heard of Teeny Button Studios,
she's amazing.
Yes, she's from New Orleans. She has a lot of New Orleans colors and a lot of Harry Potter colors.
Yeah, which is one of the reasons I love her.
Gorgeous.
They're also amazing. So anyway, this last one, so I can stop holding it up, my arm hurts, is Cornucopia in Space. And yes, you're seeing that right. It's got some beautiful sparkles over in there. So the colorway is Cornucopia in Space. And this is 70% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and 5% still. I'm more than positive that it's stellina. Yes, 5% stellina. And it's beautiful. So I'm super excited. Can you let me borrow your hands? That one and that one. So this is going to be that wrap. And I'm super excited about it, guys.
The colors are not showing up.
They're not perfect.
They're not horrible.
It's because we're not super close to the screen. Like,
they're actually not horrible.
When I was holding them closer, they show up a bit better.
This. The Hunter Moon.
Yes. What did you make with this? Was that the hat that you did for your first class? No,
it was my first
class. So I reference this a lot, but for any of y'all that like don't regularly watch or also just don't catch it, because I don't talk about it because I will literally try to get all of y'all on there. But it is the Harry Potter Knitting and Crochet House Cup group on Ravlery. All I'm going to say is if you're interested, go look at it yourself and then come back and talk to me. Because I could sit here and talk to you about it forever. Like, I love it.
Let's just say I need to put this down
because why? Are you messing up? Oh dear. Oh, what time did it close?
10, but we're about the only people in here. So they said if it's after 9 and they start cleaning up, if we could just kind of move into the other room.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, though, like, probably we're going to end this at 9 because I do want to sit here and, like, us chat. You guys ask us questions.
Okay, y'all start asking.
Yeah, like, start asking now.
What do y'all want to know?
Yeah, it can be crafty. It can be about our lives in general. Like, you know, to a point, please don't pass boundaries. But I trust that you guys know that. I just have to say it because, you know, there are those crazy people in the world that will ask those questions. And
I'm kind of excited we haven't had any, like,
creepers.
Yeah, the creepers on here.
Yeah, I was super scared that was going to happen. But, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, while y'all are sending in questions, etc., Oh, you were talking about, I know, I love the name Fresh Pickled Toad. I love it. So while y'all are putting questions in there if you want, so remember that craft and chat thing that I was going to do on Periscope? I was only going to do it on Periscope because I hadn't figured out the whole YouTube Live thing yet. Now that I have figured it out, I think I'm going to do it on YouTube. I don't know how often it'll be, etc. I don't even know yet if I'm going to like save them to YouTube because it's literally just going to be like us chatting. Like it's not going to be an episode or anything. But I don't know when those are going to happen. And just turn on your notifications. You'll know when I'm going live.
Hi, Kayla.
Oh, hi. We were just talking about you.
No, we are not in Huntsville. We are in Tuscaloosa, which is about 2 hours southwest.
Southwest, yeah.
Where that horrible school is.
We're not going to talk about this. We're not, Mom. I'm pretty sure I told you this, but I told you Melissa's an Auburn fan, right? She went to Auburn.
I'm both a South Alabama Jaguar and an Auburn Tiger.
It's the Auburn part I can't deal with. Because I go to Alabama.
The Alabama one too.
But you know, it's my mom's fault that I'm at Alabama because she went here. So it's not her fault. I fell in love with it.
I was born and raised in this town, so.
I wasn't, and I'm trying to get out of here. I'm not settling down in Alabama. Actually, the only thing that would ever possibly make me do that is my boyfriend. I don't have a ring, so I'm not living here.
The only reason I've stayed in town at this point is because of my parents.
Yeah, I know. But anyway, Kayla, so glad that we're cracking you up. This is what we do best, guys. This is our jam.
Yeah, I'm totally getting on like following all these people.
I know, like, see, I'm going to go back through. I'm basically going to end up kind of rewatching this because I do want to follow people on here. I don't know if I follow all of y'all, but I know a good bit of y'all I do. I know people from Huntsville.
If you're,
by which I mean like 2 people.
My oldest friend lives in Huntsville. So.
Yep.
If your username on Instagram is not what you're using on here, please post it.
Yeah, please. We love following new people. Yeah, me and my mom have this conversation frequently. My mom follows like scrapbooking stuff and like comedy type stuff. When I get on my Instagram, all you see is knitting and yarn. Like if I see regular people that I go to school with, I'm like, oh, I want to see you. Like move. Like I'm looking for yarn. Like that is literally everything that's on mine. So
thank you, Kayla.
Put them in there. I want to follow you guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love looking at everyone's stuff.
I found a couple of you.
Everyone that I've kind of seen on here, I think I am already following pretty much.
I'm not on all of them.
Yeah, but still put them in the chat because everyone else, if they're not following you, guys, go follow each other. Like everyone that we've kind of been like naming by name, like they're amazing. So go follow them. Everyone has great stuff. Now, I did want to say, remember the Greeks we were talking about? So Eleni, Phil's girlfriend, this is one of the bags from her shop, which I've shown on the podcast a lot. It is in this one. So her Etsy shop name is Mana Corey.
Awesome bags.
She is amazing. I need to get some more bags from her.
She made me a special giant size one, and I didn't bring it because it's got my Swancho yarn from Love Bug Yarns,
who is another Ivy canner. Mm-hmm. Can you see the theme here, guys? Like,
these people are great.
They're great, but just know that if you get on there, you're gonna be enabled like hardcore because they're pretty much all makers of some kind, like basically, and it's amazing.
Like I get on and they're like, "What do you do?" I'm like, "I knit.
I buy all the stuff that you guys make.
I buy all the stuff."
Yeah, that's what we do. But seriously, they're great. Like I seriously call
Colorado
them family.
Springs. That's another place I have to go because I have a friend that lives in Colorado Springs, and that she's been wanting me to come out.
Yes, Kayla, I'm already following you because I bought your yarn. That's why I saw that skein, because it popped up on my feed and I was like, one of a kind, rainbow, going and buying like right now.
I've followed a couple of you during this. The rest of you I will go back after.
Yeah. I can't multitask like that. Am I still
Utah? I went to Utah a couple years ago now.
I'm in Utah.
I have a little little side business thing, took a little trip to meet up with some people. So that was the first time I ever went to Utah.
Cool, guys.
And then I have a friend in Arizona. I have too many friends everywhere except for here, and I don't have enough money to travel.
Yeah. It's good to have friends in all kinds of places, except when you can't travel to get there. So
when you only get so much time off work
or off school,
and you don't get holidays and weekends, because so for those of you that don't know me, I'm a pharmacist at the hospital.
My life is not interesting.
Hospitals don't close. Pharmacies definitely do not close in hospitals. So I work holidays, weekends, everything. When I was out there in Utah, sorry, I'm a little ADD. When I was in Utah, it was the weekend of the big Mormon.
I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't help you.
It was like the week-long thing and all. Sorry, I'm not.
Oh yeah, please try. I remember you saying that you were in Huntsville.
So did you go to UNA?
No, I can't remember the name of the college. Put it in there, girl. But I remember she just recently went to her. She just recently went to her class reunion too. It was on her podcast. I remember. I just don't remember the name of the college.
Yes, conference. Thank you, Skanix. I was like, convention. Hey, I was in the right kind of.
I had tuned you out, so I probably could have helped you, but I stopped listening.
Yes, it was conference. I was out there, so I didn't get to go to any of the. It was in Salt Lake City, so I didn't get to go to any of the things.
Man,
like any of the churches or anything like that.
I gotta have cast on 119, y'all. Oh, that's who the Penny is. Hi, Penny. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I didn't put two and two together. Rocky Mountain Penny. Oh my gosh. Hi. I've been trying to figure out the whole time. Remember that like hot pink, purplish, magenta colored cardigan that was crocheted with really pretty cables on the back? That was Rocky Mountain Penny. That she was doing for the cow? Yeah, girl.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to know that that's who the Penny is.
She showed me that and it made me want to start crocheting again.
Like legit. Like I wanted to make that and I was like, you don't have time.
I still want to know what church in Huntsville. I mean, what school in Huntsville? Words
are super difficult because English is not an easy language.
And it's Friday night and I've worked 8 to 10 hours every day.
I actually have a headache. Like I've had a headache this whole time. That's the other reason why I had coffee, so that I wouldn't look like I had a headache. Oh, I hope you get it like adjusted the right way. I'm so excited to see that one as an FO.
Okay. What's her name?
Kalisha.
I am super introvert.
Same. Like that's why I got on there in the first place.
And I actually made her get on there before I would even sign in.
And honestly,
the first time,
let us know if you want us to do that for you too. Like I've done it for multiple people, 2 people now, Melissa and someone else. Like,
and now I'm like,
we'll do it. People. Like if you want us to get on there to like make you feel a bit more comfortable, we will do it.
Yep. So like when I got on, she had already told them that
girl, don't be scared. We got you.
Yeah.
We got you. They're such nice people too. Like it's okay.
I'm not getting on tomorrow probably.
Oh yeah, because you're going.
I may be home. Okay. And I'm definitely not getting on Sunday. I don't know. I could get on Sunday.
I generally don't get on Sundays because Sunday is my overall rest day.
Yeah.
And actually, I won't get on this Sunday anyway because it's Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all of y'all that are moms.
Yes, happy Mother's Day. Mom, I made sure not to work an extra on Sunday so I could like take my mom out to lunch or something. And my mom went out of town. So now I'm going to visit my grandmother.
My mom was like, I need you to be here on Sunday because it's my day and I want to see both of my kids. But now I really want to go see my great grandma who is an hour away. My parents are from an hour away in Mississippi. And like one of my great aunts is down here now. She came down for the weekend. So I don't think I'm going home until Monday, which my mom approved. She was the one that said I could stay and go. So, but I still won't be on the VK on Sunday. I probably will be on Saturday. Mom, I think I'm staying. This is my way of telling you.
Is your mom still on?
I don't know.
She probably was like, I'm tired of listening to you too.
She talks to me like for 4 hours at least every day. She probably is tired of hearing my voice. I got off the phone with her right before I came in here.
I got a text from my parents saying, make sure to reset the alarm.
Yeah, but yeah, so if anyone gets on tomorrow, like I'll be on there more than likely. That's pretty much all I do with my Saturdays.
I will be provided I'm back in town.
Oakwood University.
Yeah, I've already looked it up.
Oh, you looked up the school.
Kayla,
do it.
Yes, please join us. So
do it.
The IBKN, for any of you, they're just catching up with that one.
Oh yeah.
Go to.
I'll show you guys their Instagram.
Just go to the Instagram, which will lead you to the Facebook group.
Whoa, that's
where you have to fill out like the really simple, like what kind of crafts do you do? How'd you hear about us? It's like 3 really just basic questions.
Yeah.
To make sure you're difficult. Not. Yeah. And then they'll approve you, and then
okay.
And then from there they'll give you the Zoom code.
Yeah. So you can get into the Zoom room. So this is what their page looks like when you go to it. And there's the Instagram name. It's just Virtual Knit Nights. And I'm sorry that was super shaky. Your girl is not in shape. And holding that there for 3 seconds was real difficult, y'all. And the screen is now yellow. So we're not going to fix it. You guys know who we are. We're not showing stuff anymore. This is gonna bother me now.
I know, that's why I'm like,
can I be yellow? Yeah. Look, I'm not yellow anymore. I don't like yellow that much.
Even though she's wearing a yellow dress.
Okay, so my mom actually told me, she was like, wear black. That would be so pretty with a black dress and like all the colors being a pop. And I woke up today and I was like, Mom, I'm sorry. It's 90 degrees outside. I'm not wearing a black dress. I am too dark. I am already attracting all the sunlight. I'm not wearing black. So I wore yellow because that's the next best color. And this yarn has a lot of yellow pops in it, so it looks really pretty. But for real though, it's too hot. Like I was ready for summer, but I didn't want 90 this soon. Like this is not the business.
And this is just spring.
Yeah, like it's technically not even summer. We just don't have it. Did you get?
I got through with all the stripes.
Oh, you are
the
done.
First solid section.
Yay!
And I'm putting it away because I really can't see.
Yeah. Kayla, no pressure if you can't get on tomorrow. I just know that some of our peeps that are on there, I'll be on tomorrow.
Yeah, if you can't, just send us a message, either one of us on Instagram.
Yeah, honestly.
And just say, hey, are you going to get on?
Yeah. School's out, so I'll pretty much be on every day now.
Which, by the way, because I can do this.
Oh, yeah. You should do that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so she is putting her Instagram and it's the same name on both, Instagram and Ravlery, although it's already in the description box because I typed it there for her. So,
okay.
Yeah. But, go follow us. Let us know who you are if it's not, obvious. Yeah. Also, because, let's be real, I haven't really been looking at the chat like I should be, so I might not.
I'm trying to.
I like this, though. I'm definitely going to be doing this more often because this is what I wanted with the, craft and chat that I was going to do on Periscope. I just wanted to be able to, sit down and just chat with people. And this is a bit easier on YouTube, so I like it. Yeah. Cool, Scanix. I hope to see you there, girl.
I hope I'm going to get home in time.
I hope so, too.
I mean, I'll for sure be able to get home in time for at least a little bit because I'm going to a big farmer's market thing up in Birmingham.
Oh, dude, look, it matches me.
And then having lunch with a cousin. Okay, this has become really not pretty.
Are you? Yeah, if that falls apart, that's not going to be fun.
I know what I'm doing tonight. Actually, I may do it now.
Yes, I don't know why. Some people, when they do live streams, I never catch them. And some people, it's like, oh, they're going live. And I'm just like, I don't want to watch them right now. I'll watch
There's a couple that I quit watching because they started doing lives.
Yeah.
But then there's some other ones I'm like, oh.
Yeah, some people, like, I actually want to watch, and I always miss them, which is aggravating, to say the least. But it's okay. So, yeah, I might just, like, I don't know. Was this a good time for y'all? Let me know. Is Friday at 6:30 a good time? Granted, it's also summer, so, like, you know. If it's going to change later, like, we'll figure that out, you know, when I start school again. But let me know if this was a good time or if you want it on Saturday. Because after I get off the BKN, I'm always like, I want somebody to talk to. Like, I'm not done knitting yet.
And sometimes I get on and we'll talk with her.
Yeah. Like, we just get on BKN sometimes and talk to each other. Yeah. So, like on Zoom. When I say BKN, I just mean Zoom.
And then sometimes we'll get on there and we're literally doing something else, but we can see each other.
That's basically what happens.
We just meet each other and then we're just
pretty much. It's just about the company.
Yeah, pretty much.
Plus, I'm a night owl, so I generally end up staying up till like 2:30 in the morning every night anyway. Cause yeah. So, but anyway, I said that to say if y'all want to do it like a bit later, like on Saturday nights, if people don't have to wake up early for church and other things, like let me know. What are some good times for y'all? I personally like Saturday, but like if Friday would work better, we can do Friday.
Well, Jen, I've already started thinking about looking into the different thing for the Zoom.
Oh, the one where you can pay that. So, and like we pay, not y'all. Yeah. That way we can have more than one person.
Yeah, I've actually already thought about that, Jen.
Because if like in our rooms, if we do like more than just like a one-on-one, we can only stay on for 40 minutes, which is why I never invite people because I'm like 40 minutes is not a long time. So maybe we'll do that.
So people are saying Saturday.
Okay. Yeah, just like put whatever works better for y'all in the chat. Like I said, I'll probably end up watching this again and I'll probably cringe the whole way. But
actually, I probably won't watch it again because I'm
only gonna watch. I'm probably gonna mute it. I'm only gonna watch it for the chat because I do want to go back and like, oh yeah, Sally, I'm not doing mornings, girl. I'm not a morning person. You don't want me to talk to you within the first 2 hours after I wake up.
And early for her is like 10.
School's out. Why am I going to get up earlier than like, no, I'm not getting up earlier than that.
It's really bad because I like to be a night owl. I have to be a morning person for work.
Yeah.
Which comes in with about 4 cups of coffee a day on average. Just at work. Typically it's coffee in the morning, tea in the afternoon.
Yeah, yeah.
But
so later evening works. Okay. Yeah, okay. So I was thinking, at least for Saturdays anyway, the IBKN Central Time ends 8 p.m. So I was thinking maybe like basically right after, like go use the bathroom, get a drink, etc. And like we just get on at like 8:30. But like again, if we want to do Fridays, like we could still do that time, or we could do this time. Because let's be real, I could stay on with y'all for like a couple more hours and not feel weird. Like the little thing popped up when we started broadcasting. You can do a live broadcast for up to 8 hours, guys. They will probably never be that long, but like if you guys want to just literally get on here and chat for a while, like we can do that. I'm all for that.
I'm going to look into the Zoom thing.
Yes, because that would be great.
That could potentially be.
Because the off days, okay, because me personally, I'm always like, oh, it's Friday. Oh, crap, no BKN. So that would be pretty cool.
Oh, and if I pay for it and she signs on under me, I'd be like, whatever.
We'll figure it out. Like, we'll figure it out.
But
that is a good idea.
Because there are some days I am so busy at work, I get home and I'm like, I don't want to talk to people.
That is dedication, Kalisha. Dedication. That is so perfect.
I love it.
Oh, man. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say last call for if you guys got any last comments, any last questions. In literally 5 minutes at 8:58, I'm going to stop this broadcast so that we can pack up and leave. So that I can go finish casting on and knit.
I'm going to try and finish this.
Yes. What class are you using that for? Do you remember?
Dark art?
DADA? I don't remember.
Is that the one that's red and or with holes?
Yes, that's the one with red.
Or with holes.
Oh yes. I would, when you post it, I would do the one that's with holes because I think with colors you guys still have to have 50% of these. So anyway, more Harry Potter stuff, sorry. I know we're speaking a foreign language, but like it would just take too long to explain.
But I also have to say that it has really gotten me in the making project pages and actually finishing stuff.
Because for classes, they're 1 month. Like you have to start in that month and finish in that month. So it's really great for you to actually motivate yourself to get your stuff done.
Especially blocking.
Oh yeah.
And honestly, if it weren't for doing this tonight, I would not have blocked either of those shawls.
Honestly, I blocked this. Well, this was blocked last week because I posted pictures and stuff. I blocked my washed out, my MCal, and the Jamie shawl this week, like back-to-back days.
I forgot how to do double crochet.
You've been doing it the whole time, girl.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I'm like going completely around and just had a moment where I just completely forgot how to do it.
Wow. Okay, so also in these last 3 minutes, I've talked about this on the podcast before, but if y'all have never looked up the imitation I-cord cast on, look it up. I will link it in the show notes. It's brilliant because I hate doing I-cord cast ons, and it's great. I love it.
Jamie Shaw. I
really,
okay. The list of classes is in the group. So
okay.
I'll talk to you later.
Like I said earlier, I'm going to link the group.
Do it.
Do it.
Don't do it.
It's addicting. I will upfront tell you that. It is addicting. So just know what you're getting into.
Like, don't do it.
If you're like seriously not ready to be addicted, really don't do it because it's super easy to get caught up in. But yeah, so like I said earlier, I will link that Ravlery group in the show notes, which I'm gonna edit the description box on this video, and I'll copy the show notes there as always, and they'll be in the Ravlery group as always. But yeah, just go read the rules page for that group. You will be confused. That's fine. Come back to us, ask questions. We'll answer in as clear a way as possible. Some things in the cup, you just kind of got to do it to understand. Like some things are just really difficult to explain. So, yeah. The list of classes, it's actually like basically just the threads that are there. This term they're doing arithmancy, astronomy, charms, defense against the dark arts, potions, muggle studies, transfiguration, and some other one because that's only 7. Wait, are they doing transfig this term? Okay, that's what I thought. There's another one because I was counting as I went. That's only 7. I don't remember what the other one is. Magical law. That's a new class that
I was so thoroughly confused with that one.
Yeah, I don't think they've ever done that before because I saw a couple people saying it's a new class, like actually new. So, yeah, it's super addicting, but like it's worth it. I like it. This is my 4th sorted term, which again, not gonna explain right now, but and this is Melissa's 1st sorted term, and we're both snakes, y'all. I'm so excited. By which I mean Slytherin, just in case you're not a Harry Potter fan and didn't get that. Slytherin. We're both in Slytherin. On the House Cup on Pottermore, we're both Ravenclaw. Good God, Ravenclaws. Yeah. Okay. What are you doing? Oh.
So kind of it is. I was trying to figure out who was singing this song. I don't know how the music has been for y'all, but
yeah, I hope that it's not like super. Obviously, y'all can hear us just fine. But I hope it hasn't been like super distracting. I was like, oh, that's cool. They'll get background music, but also like, I hope that's not distracting. So. Anyway, okay, so it is 8:59, and y'all seem to not have.
bedtime.
I just need to pop some Tylenol, y'all. This headache is not being nice. So, that's pretty much it. Like, honestly, we just wanted to chat at the end. I really just wanted to start my cast on. So, yeah. So
I'm so excited. I got to meet all you new people.
Awesome. Literally, guys. Like, I kind of want to just like wake up tomorrow and do another live episode. I'm not going to. One, because the morning thing, you don't want to talk to me then. But yeah, I'll figure it out over the next couple podcasts. Maybe I'll put up English. I'll put up a poll in the Ravlery group, and you guys just like fill it out. Let me know what time works best for y'all or what day of the week. Like, I'm gonna tell you now, I won't be able to cater to everybody, obviously, but like, I can try. Maybe Melissa can be on for a few if it works out. Like, we're gonna do this more often. This is Craft and Chat is definitely gonna happen now on YouTube Live. It might be random. It might be certain days of the week. Oh no, but I enjoyed this. I like this. Once we got my laptop plugged up, since it lied to me and freaking died. Y'all, the battery was literally full, and then it was just black screen. But the funny part is that when I logged back on and got on YouTube, it was like, oh, hey, you're still live. I was like, how's that even work? So
Well, at first I thought it just went into like sleep mode.
No, when my laptop shuts off like that, it died. But anyway, yay! Awesome. I'm super glad that y'all enjoyed, and I'm gonna stop now because I'm pretty sure I'm over 100 stitches. Okay, but anyway, so we're gonna sign off because I need to get home. I wonder.
It really is my bedtime.
It is. She goes to bed early, but she also gets up early for work, so it makes sense.
And I'm getting up early tomorrow to go to Birmingham to a farmer's market.
That'll be fun though.
That I don't cook. So I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to buy, but, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yay, so am I. All right, so, yeah, because it's 9:01, and I can't think of anything else to say to you guys. So.
Kayla, we enjoyed having you.
Yes, I enjoyed talking to all of y'all. It was great because some of y'all, like, I don't really get to talk to if it's not, like, Instagram comments, so this was great. I'm glad that I actually get to chat a bit with y'all. And guess what I started back doing? Casting on. I'm going to stop because I really need to count.
I got to a corner.
Yay!
Oh, I almost got through an entire thing.
Good job. Okay. On that note, we're going to end this before anything else crazy happens. If y'all didn't know, I'm super accident prone, so like it's kind of amazing that I haven't. I'm not going to say that because I might actually spill my coffee before I leave. Anyway.
I guarantee you she has at least half of it left.
Probably. Oh, it also got cold, and I'm
going to say about right there.
I don't know. I also don't like gulp my coffee, though. It lasts longer. I need it to be awake. But I'm taking it home, though.
I'm getting her one of those little things. My
boyfriend can deal with me being hyper tonight. Yes.
But no, I need to get you one of the little mug
thermos
warmer things.
Oh.
Not for those.
Yeah.
But anyway. Real coffee mugs.
Yeah, so I'm going to be up until like 3 a.m.
Happy Mother's Day to all of you.
Yes, Happy Mother's Day. Hope y'all have a great weekend. If you're on IBKN, I'll probably see you tomorrow if you get on. Other than that, I'll see y'all next week. Bye, guys.
Good night, people.